Hey, welcome to Anytime Fitness Loudon. I'm Brian Hurst. This is Megan Matthews, my lovely fiance. We're going to go through some hip opening sequences today, getting the hips ready and prepared for more strenuous activity. Getting the body prepared for exercise is one of the most important things to getting the most out of your workouts. So we're going to start with a deep lunge. What Megan's going to do is start with her feet about shoulder width apart and then lunge back with just the toe touching. Go ahead, big stride back. She's going to take both hands down to the ground and the inside of her lead foot. Now notice, if we get the picture to see, we've got the heel down the front leg. We don't want to be out there with that heel popping up, putting pressure on the knee. We've got heel flat, and then from there we can shift forward and back. We're going to get the hamstring going one way, and then as we come forward, notice where the knee is on the way up. We come in, we shift in, the knee stays out and lined up nicely with the hip there. We get those fibers lengthened. Second step there. So this is just a good overall hip opener here. Second step, we're going to come over to our flat bench, all over this way. We're going to do two here. One's going to be more for the abductor or the outer thigh of the hip. So we're going to go cross-legged here. We're going to drop the knee down to the bench, and then from there, take the hip down lower and lower. Go ahead and cross your leg up there, Megan. And from there, knee on the bench, and from here, now we start to lower the torso and the body down. Changing our position up here, we can turn away from that side a little bit, just finding different fibers. We're going to feel that pull, that stretch in different positions. This is more, again, for the abductor and the outer thigh and the hip. And then from here, we're going to go more to the inner thigh and the adductor. And we're just going to park one foot up here parallel with the bench. And like a diver, we're going to go down toward the straight leg. Still opening up that knee just as we did in that hip opening sequence. She's going to keep the knee out wide, and as it does that, we're going to feel those adductor muscles stretch. This is allowing us to get to better depths on squats and lunges and various leg movements. The last one here, and the only one we really haven't hit yet, is the hip flexor. This is the muscle group that tends to be very tight, especially with a seated lifestyle or job. She's going to start with her hands about shoulder height. We're going to lunge into this position, a big stride out. As we shift the hips forward, we're going to get that hip flexor of the back leg to lengthen here. Go ahead and set up there, Megan. And so we got arms at shoulder height here. And then off of that step, big long stride out front. The hip flexor is going to run from here down, and as we shift out in that position, we get that area lengthened. Now, one thing that's important with this is that we don't really want to arch the lower back. We just want to stay upright and tall as well, just like we did over here. We keep the knee lined up with the hip, and from there, step on back. So those are four great ways right there to get the hips ready and prepared for any type of lower body movement as well. If you have any back pains, aches and pains along those lines, it's never a bad idea to start with the hips and get them more mobile. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch up with you soon. Thank you.